What is up, humans and mutants alike? X-Men 97 has once again prevented many people from putting the gun in their mouth and pulling that trigger for yet another week. This time, they have delivered quite an amazing episode. Marvel may have ruined the Krakoan era, but we will at least get elements of it sprinkled throughout Genosha. But unlike the sad, pathetic fan base that was once Star Wars Legends fans, this animation paints a positive narrative of the past rather than spitting all over the people who built it. Let's quickly dive into our breakdown of X-Men 97 before a Star Wars fan tries to go all ES for extinction all over our faces. One day a creepy pale man manipulates your genes, the next moment a buff pale man is trying to create an apocalypse?
Boo!
Fuck you. You try making this episode funny. Her name is Patricia. Give her some respect. Trish is someone that doesn't leave the trailer park very often. Damn, the tension in this room is so strong you bummed out Logan and Morph on the courts that are just 50 feet away. Man, Bobby's life really went downhill in this universe. Kill it with fire! Does Slave Island still exist? We saw it last week in Sunspot's dream. I bet you forgot. Someone put Kid Omega's shirt on a sign. Or did he steal it? Oops, my god, it's Nightcrawler. People go for the inflation joke here, but the writers are clearly making a 1997 Mac joke. Genosha is clearly the bespoke experience, no different than a Mac. They even use the apple as a metaphor. Wake up, sheeple! That mic is too far away to be picking up anything. Who hired this reporter? Remember last time when I said comics made Daddy Scott a dick? In this episode, we get a little bit of Dick Scott. Jean kisses Logan while Scott fails this interview. Wolverine is the daddy now. Beast blushes while boasting. Genosha has a council. Just go full Krakoa already.
Don't go filling this man's head with such notions.
What did she just say? Magneto casually equates himself to Moses. He wants to Game of Thrones Rogue. At least they aren't siblings. Jean and Scott are talking about their child. JK, it was actually Madeline Pryor. Scott was psychically cheating on Jean. Madeline's the baby mama. We get our first real Jean scream from Scott.
Jean!
Rogue tells Gambit that she's leaving him for Magneto. She tells Gambit about meeting Magneto. She conveniently leaves out the part where she stole Miss Marvel's powers and put her into a coma, and Rogue and the Professor locked up Carol in a mind prison. The X-Men are sometimes dicks. This mutant just came out of fountain water and probably smells like a soggy piece of shit. This government member who definitely isn't Mystique doesn't want Magneto to govern. Rogue and Magneto dance to a 90s jam. Ace of Base be damned. Speaking of Ace of Base, Madeline gets a message from Cable. She saw the sign and it opened up her eyes. And nasal passages. Hey look, someone found Marrow from the wanted posters earlier. Not that it's gonna matter soon. Cable comes to ward Madeline. He calls out for his mommy. He doesn't want to go back to the future. It sucks there and he has a kid he has to take care of. It's too much responsibility. Suddenly, someone does a 9/11 on Genosha. It certainly wasn't this guy showing up in the past few episodes. Hopefully it isn't Cassandra Nova, and Disney starts the MCU synergy machine slowly tearing apart what makes this series so interesting. Everyone is dying. It is getting all ears for extinction up in here. Kurt does a Dobby and saves Magneto and Rogue. It is Wild Sentinels. They didn't get Caesar Milan's training on domesticating sentinels. I hope we get to see the big one in South America, the one that looks like it's taking a dump. You know which one I'm talking about. Magneto knocks over the statues of Charles. It is a metaphor for Magneto not living up to Charles. Did this show finally address Magneto's past? I take back what I said 2 episodes ago about being cowards. Well played. He attacks the Wild Sentinels.
Leech knows Callisto will find us.
Leech is more optimistic than a fat girl flying economy. Gambit comes in and saves the Morlocks. He is taken out. Magneto comes in and protects the Morlocks. He prevents Rogue and Gambit from helping.
You hear me?
There's explosions, wind, screaming, and much more. I don't think he hears you, Rogue. Magneto has put himself in a mutant trolley problem. Do you push Leech out of your magnetic bubble to save the rest of the Morlocks, or do you die trying to save everyone? Magneto goes out trying to save everyone.
Keine Angst.
He speaks German to Leech. Leech's final thoughts were probably like, what did he say? I don't speak German. Oh no, this really burns. Rogue tries to take revenge, but Gambit does a Last Jedi better than Rian Johnson could ever imagine.
Remember it.
Such a great moment. At least half of you will climax while saying this phrase over the next month or so. Ah, the 90s, when you could actually watch the news. Damn it, Glob is still alive. Rogue touches Gambit's dead body. Be careful what you wish for. Too bad we will have to wait 2 weeks to find out what happens. Next week is all about Storm. Thanks for watching. If you like this, we have a lot of content coming out of WonderCon real soon, so be on the lookout for that. But that will do it for now, mutants and humans. Remember, the robots will kill you, so live your life.